Yo, what up, what's going on, Ooh. It's been a while since we had any frames drop. Stream is experiencing some issues. Bit rate is apparently low. Oh no. Okay, we definitely have too much going on our desktop. Our desktops. Stream was experiencing some minor issues, and now we are feeling better. We are going to get into it. Damn it. Boom. Ooh. That definitely needs to clear up a bit on this end. Quality. Yeah, cleaned up that. Sure could be better quality even. Okay, so I messaged this guy about buying a drift car, and he sent me a picture, but I'm not sure if the picture is everything comes in the box with it. So if anybody out here knows about drift cars or anything like that, that'd be cool to I definitely have to go to Anti about it. But it's the E10 drift car. It seems like a pretty legit car. So long as yeah, I guess I could try to pick it up. I definitely like to see a video, and rather than just talking about it to my damn self. I have bitrate problems again? No. How dare we? Frame drop issues? Why? I don't even understand. That's not what it's telling us over there. If anybody's having any issues with the stream, just let me know ahead of time so I can, like, stop, fix it, come back. If anything. Just, like, you know. Outside of that, yeah, we're going to pop that screen out there, and we're going to window capture for you guys. YouTube, there we go. There we go, we are going to switch over to our 31%. Check my internet health. Change your index. If none of these worked, blah 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 blah. Okay, I understand. I might have to start the stream back over again. We're gonna try to work with what we have, because I'm pretty sure that Twitch itself is not experiencing these issues based on what it is that I can see. So maybe we're experiencing these frame drops on other platforms, but all that we're going to see what this E10 car is about. E10 Okay. Let's put you guys on the bigger screen. We're still experiencing the issues, but not on Twitch. So, yes, switch seats. Alright, so this is the car that we're actually looking at. This car is from, I guess these are the ones from like 7 months ago. First run and impression. Okay, so the affordable drift car. Yeah, because like mine is super expensive. And pretty much, yeah, I want one that I can run outside, so let's
What's
check
up,
out.
guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are outside because I have a box that's too big to fit on the workbench.
We don't want to hear your voice. Oh shit, this thing is huge. We might
The
want
car
to hear
has
his
some
voice.
bad ratings because it's all plastic parts. You meant to upgrade it, and the upgrade parts cost a lot. But knowing me, and I'm not that rough with my RC cars, nothing's really gonna break. On the box, it says it has wishbone suspension, nickel metal battery with 4 AA batteries included.
Hey, how's it
4
going?
AA's are for the remote.
i7 player one.
And shaft drive. It's a 4-wheel drive.
Cheers to you for joining the stream. We're just checking
It's
out this
ready to run.
RC car right now.
Electric, 4-wheel drive, 2.4 gigahertz, and parts already come pre-installed in the car. Now it says waterproof, but if the ground is wet, it can get a little wet, but don't submerge it in water. But you should know that already. Let's get into
Okay.
unboxing it.
Take it out the fucking box, bro. Oh shit, it's ready like that?
Now everything that comes in the box, we have a charger for the nickel metal battery, the car. Now I just found this out. In the box, there it's just owner's manual. It's underneath where the car is. Make sure to not throw that away.
Okay.
This is the nickel metal battery.
How big is
Let's
this
just
battery?
take it out the box.
Why is this battery so huge? With no ampage.
We have some
Wow,
other parts.
this is whack. Okay,
4 AA batteries for the radio,
thanks.
and then the radio itself. Taking a closer look at the controller,
I think I'm gonna be super
proportional
sad
throttle,
having this thing.
proportional steering, your servo endpoint adjustments, you always want to make sure those are set properly, power switch, your antenna. Looks like I can put my Traxxas phone mount on there. I honestly don't know what these are. This is the switch.
Okay, so far like this guy's just talking about the controller, but nobody cares about the controller. The controller's whack. I'm actually about to upgrade my. What is he? Oh my god, these are the annoying
Auto
things. I
feels
guess.
nice.
Okay, let's skip ahead.
The car will move by itself or however far you set it. Now for the charger.
What the fuck did you just say?
These are your... On the controller, I found out what 2 of the buttons do.
What do they do?
I don't know what this does or this yet. These are your servo endpoint adjustments. This is your channel. This is your steering trim. And this is like a cruise control. If you turn it this way, the car will move by itself or however far you set it. Now for the charger, it comes like this because it has different
That's
attachments.
horrendous. I don't need it. Take the body off. Yes, thank
Alright.
you. Thank you.
You
There
can-
we go. Now we're at the special part. of this.
4 body clips.
Take the clips out.
Body on this looks really nice.
Nobody
Really
cares. I have Bugatti
Seems
body.
really sturdy. In the front.
Okay, so here's where we get to. This is what I own.
This car is actually set up differently. The motor is actually in the front instead of in the back because most RC cars like my Traxxas Teton, the motor is in the back. But this is a drift car, so they made it a little different. It's 4-wheel drive. Looks like it has somewhat locked diffs. looks like toy grade suspension, but I won't need to be changing that anytime soon.
Garbage.
ESC, our receiver, and then the servo is right there, and there's this long connection that goes to the front, which I've never seen before. Now let's put the battery in. You'll be taking off these two clips, and then you'll take off this. The battery goes in there and you plug it in. The tires are more like plastic with a little bit of rubber in it, but that's perfectly fine for drifting. You don't need much grip to drift. It's got really low clearance, which is also good for drifting. Foam bumper. To plug the battery up, they're
Okay.
cheap.
I have my
Battery, you
own
need to plug this end into the wall.
type of
Sides
battery
line up.
charger, so like that's fine.
In right there. And before you do anything else, always make sure to turn the remote on. So now you want to plug that into there, and then put this thing back on.
It's a little corny.
Make
Is
sure
that
the wire isn't
the
caught in
antenna? Is that what that is? The antenna? That's kind of corny. I think that's
Now
kind of
after you
corny.
do all that, you want to go ahead and turn this switch on right here,
Oh, that's not so
and then
bad.
try throttle. Make sure it works. Does it seem like it does? So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go outside, put the body on it, and give it a test run. So we are now outside.
That thing does not
and
sound
we're
like
gonna test
mine.
this thing. First, I'm gonna do a speed run, and then I'm gonna drift it around a little bit. I'm not that great at drifting, but we're gonna see what it can do. So now we're at the top of the driveway, and I'm gonna go down here full throttle. Test out how fast it goes.
My car you can hear from that distance. All of the guys at the track's cars you can hear from that distance. That car is very slow. He's not burning out like that on purpose, I can tell you.
Kind of just know what to do once you get the controller. Get run over by cars and stuff. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. And
I mean, yeah, thanks for the overview and the quick rundown of the E10 drift car. I want to actually see the... I want to see the... I want to see if I can find the actual one that this guy sent me the link to. Oh, shoot. There goes that. So it's apparently the Yoshihara E10 drift car. Yoshihara E10 drift. Nissan. Oh, there we go. This is exactly what this guy's trying to sell me. I'm just trying to figure out if it's something that I actually
Well, welcome
want.
to the GT Channel unboxing show. Today we're going to be unboxing this S13 by HPI Racing.
Is that what it
It's
is? Yeah.
a replica of a car that's driven by Dai Yoshihara. I don't know who that is, but I guess
I think that you guys do a lot more talking than I do, and it's my stream, so I think I should be the one doing the talking. So, yeah. How about mute? I'm just kidding. So yeah, let's check this out. I mean,
I appreciate that, and it cuts really.
saying I should play some music in the background while we listen to or watch this thing come out of the box. Oh, my pretzel rock is gonna pop out Okay, it seems like we're experiencing a lot of frame drops in this one, so like I said, we're not here for a long time, but I will figure out exactly what the fuck is going on with that on the next stream. So right now, I'm not even fucking paying attention to this unboxing at the moment. Yeah, let that be that. Okay, cool. I don't know why I'm always experiencing some kind of issue when it comes to certain things in this friggin' stream these days. But we will get through it. We will prevail.
Battery. Some in the car.
Seems like
out.
the exact same thing. And then these guys
Very
have all
well,
these
I guess
stickers
we
that you slap
have,
on them or whatever.
Some Japanese. And here's the car. Here's Kihara's signature wheels are correctly reproduced here. All the correct logos. I mean, down to the smallest detail, even like the latches for the hood and deck lid, they're all like reproduced here. System is accurate. The batteries for the here we go. We have all the charging stuff. It's a bunch of little instructions.
Open the car.
So I know nothing about RC cars, so
Jeez.
please bear with me, but I'll attempt to say something. Although the body looks a lot like the real car, I would say the chassis doesn't at all. Like,
Obviously, why are you?
That four-wheel drive, that whole tuning procedure to help point at the surface. It has an electric motor, I guess.
Okay, so it's essentially the same car.
Has a
Alright, let's drop the volume a little bit. So, essentially, I don't want to drop it that low. I just need some, like, background noise. Yeah, so essentially the drift car is the same as the other one that we've seen before. Obviously we have parts and stuff like that that we can exchange out and kind of get into making it more our own thing and upgrading it in a certain way. So I see like this guy. This guy's like, yo, I modified my just car. Let's definitely not use his voice. Oh, he's got some sexy cars back there. See, so like you get the body, you're able to. Oh. Okay, just chill, bro. Just chill, okay. Now I don't even want to take off my shell. This guy does the whole mod. That's hectic. Does he do the lighting kit too? Yes, he does. That's a long video. I'm not really trying to get into that. We were here for a short time, not a long time. So, that being said, let's watch some drift videos. Oh. That was the best. Yo, I need to see that again. Go back. Boom, 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 boom. Stop throwing stuff at the poor thing. What is your beef, bro?
What's going on?
What was even said? What was said here? Yo, he's got some huge RCs back there. Yeah, this is pretty sick.
What's going on, YouTube? Today we're in the 10 Skill Garage, and if you watched my last video on my HPI E10 Drift, you'll know that I was a little disappointed with what I received in the box after I ordered it. I thought I did my due diligence when researching this thing before I bought it, but, you know, sometimes...
Here's where I am currently.
Isn't always what you can expect in real life. So I made the irresponsible decision that I was just going to throw money at this thing until it was what I wanted it to be. So I went bananas and bought just about every aftermarket part they make for this thing. And we're going to build this thing into the absolute tire slayer, drifting, slideways machine it was always meant to be. I got drive shaft, I got a center shaft, I got hubs and bearings, motor, basically all the stuff that you need to turn this thing into a really good performer, as well as a new radio system. So I got an adult beverage, and tonight I am going to tear this thing apart and rebuild it from the ground up. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, and I've never actually really worked on an HPI.
Alright, so now we're going to watch this in, like, high speed. Again. I hope everything is good with the frames and everything with the stream. I will definitely check with over here, yeah. Seems we have an excellent bit rate, so shout out to all of you for being here. We're definitely gonna make that screen big again. Make that screen big again. And we're gonna check out what this guy did. Playback speed ×2.
So it's going to be a learning experience. I'm not going to bore you with all the frustrating fiddly bits. I'm just going to give you a basic overview of everything that I've done to it, and then we'll put you back on after I get this thing all bugged up. Oh boy, have I got some work ahead of me.
Okay, maybe we don't want to watch it in ×2 because I kind of want to see what he's doing. We'll normalify it. Oh!
All bugged up. Oh boy, have I got some work ahead of me.
Say bet that we're gonna actually have to slow it down. Okay, so he took off the tires. Yeah, he's changing the shocks and everything there. Oh yeah, this guy's going apeshit here. Gotta replace all these tiny little parts. Hey.
Oil. So I just set the top off a little bit, and oh my gosh, is that a huge improvement over stock. I am still running the stock nickel metal hydride battery on this thing, just because I haven't come up with a great solution for running a LiPo in this thing. So it's still not perfect. I'm still running the stock servo, still running the stock ESC, and this thing, oh my gosh, this thing. So I know that they make aluminum posts here. I also am thinking about maybe just getting some extensions for it, so like.
I feel like these guys should have had this at the shop and started me with this and had me build my way up to the car that I have right now. Because I don't even completely understand the car that I have right now, so...
What is going on, 10 Skill Squad? Today,
Is this guy again?
drifting.
I think I found a YouTuber that I like watching. That doesn't happen very often. And all of this music can get very confusing, so in the moment of watching this, we're gonna have his music play.
Today, we're going to talk about how to get into drifting if it's something you haven't done before. I'm going to show you the easiest, probably most inexpensive way to get into going sideways in 10th scale. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to choose the right chassis, some modifications you might need to make, what to look out for, and how to set up your car. And if this is your first time checking out the channel, welcome. I'm glad you found it.
Okay, this seems like it's gonna get into a very
I
deep
like to do
rundown.
RC shenanigans like this all the time, and I'm excited to have you along for the journey. Let's check
I
it
don't
out.
care about the
So
actual.
these three cars that I have here are three different examples of kind of different chassis. So let's take a look at all of these, explain the differences, the pros and cons, and which one might be right for you. These
Yeah.
are all four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive drift cars. Now, you can absolutely get a rear-wheel drive drift car, but those require a little bit more skill to drive
Yeah, they
and
do.
a really dedicated drifting surface. Today, we're going to look at four-wheel drive drift cars just because they're a little bit more versatile and for sure less expensive to get into. So
Yeah.
when picking out your chassis,
Thank you.
there are four
Thank
main
you.
things to consider. The first being drivetrain and power system.
Oh my god.
Shaft driven or belt driven. Another thing to consider is going to be adjustability and suspension.
I don't know what he's talking
Third,
about,
you need
guys.
to consider things like customization. Are you going to be able to customize it to be what you want it to be? Are you going to be able to add your own kind of flair to it? And fourth, and maybe most importantly,
I think his
is gonna be
glasses
part
are kind of cool.
in this hobby, you're going to end up breaking stuff. You're going to need to replace things over time.
No.
It's important that the parts that you need are going to be readily available so you're not in for a really, really long wait if you...
I'm not
break
breaking
the
shit.
drive shaft.
Fuck that shit.
So
I'm
now
very
that we've
sensitive
got
with
a
my
little bit of
things,
an
and I don't break
understanding
nothing.
of what you might be looking for, let's take a look at these three and get an idea of what the differences are.
Yes, tell me now.
This is my HPI D10. This is a 1/10 scale four-wheel drive shaft-driven car. This one's kind of been lightly modified. Here's our metal drive shaft.
Yeah, it
The engine is
has.
actually placed forward on the chassis, and the servo is also mounted right here in the middle. And they do that for weight balance. I'm not sure how much of an effect that really has, but it's nice to see that they thought about it. This uses a brushed motor as opposed to a brushless motor. The benefits are going to be one, cost. A brush setup is much, much cheaper to get into and maintain versus a brushless system. A brush motor is also going to give you a lot more torque and a little bit smoother power band, especially at lower throttle. And when you drift, you're going to be around half to 75% throttle for most of the time. So if you're just getting into drifting, don't be scared away by a brushed motor. I actually prefer them. This is my Redcap Thunder Drift. I've had this one for quite a while, and I've done a bunch of modifications.
What the fuck?
Particular to the chassis. So the motor turns the same direction as the wheels, which definitely makes things a lot smoother. And similar to the HPI, you can see that our servo is mounted pretty far back here for better weight distribution. And this
What?
is a brand new Kyosho Phaser Mark II Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3. The Phaser Mark II has been out for quite a while, and it's a really, really versatile platform. But this specific body is actually brand new. Now this is more of a traditional 1/10 scale touring car. You can see that we have a brushed motor again with our electronic speed controller here. and
Something
our
about this I
steering
don't
servo
like. This one
mounted
I
pretty far forward,
I
at least
feel
in
like
relation to the other ones. This one has rubber tires, so grip tire for like road racing, and everything in there is pretty much plastic. It's got open differentials, front and rear, and it's got a really, really scale look to it. I like this car a lot. So I would recommend getting a chassis that has a brush system in it, because it's going to be a lot smoother and more responsive, especially if you're just learning to drift. Because remember, you're not going to be going flat out all the time. That throttle is going to live in the 50 to 75% range. And for drifting, you don't need a lot of speed, but you definitely want enough torque to keep those wheels spinning. And while a belt-driven system is definitely going to be a lot smoother, there's nothing wrong with a shaft-driven drift car either. Which brings us to the second part, suspension and tuning. So both these cars have oil-filled shocks, which is good because if you're drifting out like on a parking lot or something and you're dealing with stones, you want a nice smooth suspension to be able to soak up the bumps and the cracks in the pavement, rather than just like a coil with no oil in it, which is going to be real bouncy and it's going to cause you to clips to kind of space the spring or tension the spring. So you can get different sized clips to change the spring rate or the ride height if you need to, but if you're just starting out and you don't want to deal with that, there's nothing wrong with this setup either. So the Kyosho back there and the HPI, neither one of them have adjustable links. So you see the A-arms right here? There's no adjustment in those. Those are just plastic arms, so you can't change the camber or the toe in or out. What you see is basically what you get. Whereas on the Redcap, all the suspension links are changeable, so we can adjust things like camber, toe in, toe out, and really dial in some extra performance. But if you just want a drift missile that you can get out there and just go slideways on it, you know, maybe a cheaper, non-adjustable setup is for you. Which brings us to the third point, customization. So the Redcap Thunder is pretty heavy.
Okay, we're gonna stop because I'm getting pretty bored of that.
Stuff, shoe goo. I use it a lot in the RC hobby.
Exploring for the next little while. But like the stream says, I was here for a short time, not a long time. It was nice hanging out with you guys. I see the drops that they are talking about and how it's going through on my stream. I will try to adjust that, or maybe even try to stream on one platform going forward. But thank you for being here with me. It has been a pleasure and an honor to hang out with you guys for the time that I have been hanging out with you. I definitely would like you guys to come back for the next one. I will try to be streaming daily as much as I have not been. But, you know, bear with me. Kids are going to school and all sorts of fun stuff, so it is possible being with me. I will catch you guys on the next one. See you later. Obviously, we're not leaving without a song.